Oh, what's up, gang? Carolina Jackpot checking in. It's Friday evening. Man, it is a great day to be a South Carolina Gamecock. Great day to be a Gamecock. Saw something here on YouTube a little bit earlier that triggered me, and decided to make a video. Couldn't even wait until I got home to make it. Got to make it on the way home in the car. So here's my thoughts, because they're fresh in my mind right now. There was another fellow YouTuber on here, a Clemson fan, a tater shit, as it were. Pigskin Pete. Maybe you've heard of him, probably not. He has a pair of little gay sunglasses with the Clemson tiger paws on them. Looks like he's trying to be an Uncle Lulu clone. There is no other Uncle Lulu, so you might as well just stop. Develop your own persona there, buddy boy. But anyway, news came out of Columbia today that Will Muschamp got a contract extension through the year 2023. Great. I think it's great. I think it's well deserved. You know why? It means we have our hands on Boom now. We have him sewn up. He's not going anywhere. You want to sit here and say, oh, well, why do you care? Who wants him? Nobody wants that loser. Excuse me, sirs. Man took over a 3-win program after the 2015 season. No talent. He took them to 6 wins in 2016. Should have been more than that, but it is what it is. And last year, record speaks for itself. 9-4, 8-4 regular season. Bowl win over a Michigan team with a very, very potent defense. I couldn't be happier. Come from behind win, too. Gutty win, gritty win, great win. You've seen my video on here about that win. I was fucking elated about that win. And I'm elated about the fact that they've got Boom sewn up now. You know why? Because great things are going to happen with Coach Boom. I can feel it. He won't sit there all day long and talk about, oh, he's a terrible coach. Steve Spurrier was a great coach at South Carolina and yada, yada, yada. Yeah, Spurrier was a great coach. Old balls, the man was a football freaking genius, okay? Nobody can deny that. But you also cannot deny the fact that that man coached the University of South Carolina for Steve Spurrier. He did it to try to pad his legacy, to try to push his own agenda. And, you know, when he found out that he didn't have the talent there anymore to do that, guess what? He hit the damn road. Now I was sad to see him go out the way he did, because he did a lot for South Carolina. But the fact of the matter is, Will Muschamp's doing it for what's best for the kids. He's doing it for what's best for the football program. He's doing it for what's best for the university. You know, I was happy to see it. He's going to be making $4.2 million next year, and it'll increase steadily up to $5.2 million in 2023. Okay, based on inflation, that's pretty standard. And honestly, he's not going to be one of the top paid SEC coaches. He's going to be somewhere in the middle of the road. I was looking at salaries from last year. Hell, Kirby Smart made like $3 million last year, or a little over $3 million, maybe $3.5. You know, he's getting a huge raise. You know, I think the lowest paid coach on there was Barry Odom at Missouri. That's another one that's a hell of a bargain. Coach Boom's a hell of a bargain. T-Rob, our defensive coordinator, he didn't want to talk about this part when he was, you know, hating on Boom getting a contract extension and why would we do that and blah, blah, blah. T-Rob got a raise to $1.2 million a year. Hell, man deserves it. Did you see what he did with that defense? Have you seen what he's done with that defense in the past 2 years? Have you? They were 44th, I think, nationally last year. I mean, 2 years ago, South Carolina defense was fucking non-existent. There was no defense. If you watch South Carolina football from 2014, when the other team had the ball, it looked like a damn circus. It was ridiculous. The South Carolina Clemson game, I replayed it twice. I counted over 100 missed tackles in that game. It's pathetic. It was pathetic. What's he done in just a couple of years? 44th nationally. One of the top teams in the country as far as takeaways goes. One of the least penalized teams in the country as well. That's discipline on both sides of the ball. That's not just T-Rob. That's Boom, and that's everybody contributing to that. Our new offensive coordinator, Brian McClendon, he's going to make $650,000 a year, which, is not great money. Well, it's great money to me, but it's not great money as far as coordinators go. But it's okay money, and it's really good money for a first-year offensive coordinator. He's got to prove himself first, and I think he will. Quarterbacks coach Dan Warner going to come in making $500,000 a year. I mean, this guy's got a name. I mean, he's going to take Jake Bentley. He's going to groom him, and he's going to make him into something special. That kid has had moments where he's looked like, I don't know, he's looked awesome. And then the next moment, he just looks like absolute trash, like a deer in the headlights, like he did against Clemson. There were so many plays against Clemson where our wide receivers burned their defensive backs, where they got in their routes, where they sat down. They were open. They were wide-ass open. But he wasn't hitting them because he was feeling a little bit of pressure, and he was trying to throw it to the first man that he saw that he thought was open, and he wasn't. Hence the Ryan Carter pick six, what was it, like a 7-yard interception return for a touchdown in the first quarter. That was pathetic and sad. I was at that game. I was so mad I almost strangled the person in front of me just for the hell of it. No, I'm just kidding. I didn't do that. But I about blew a gasket when that one happened, because there was no excuse for that, none whatsoever. Somebody needs to groom him. I mean, hell, we're going into his true junior year right now, and it's a little bit late to be groomed. But I don't think there's a whole lot of teaching there that needs to be done. There's just a few kinks that need to be worked out. Both lines still need to improve, especially the offensive line. I don't feel like Bentley had enough time in those games, or that game, Clemson game especially, to make accurate throws. There have been quarterbacks definitely who had a lot more time in the pocket than what he had in that game. But they didn't do a terrible job. They weren't terrible. Someone in the comment section on Pigskin Peter's videos, NC State was their best win. Yeah, you know what? We beat them by the same margin you did. We also beat them when we were 5-point underdogs. And guess what? We didn't have to come from behind to do it. How you like that? Debo Samuel's coming back. Kid's a Heisman Trophy candidate. I don't give a damn what you say. The kid is a Heisman Trophy candidate. Before he broke his ankle last year, that kid was easily the best athlete in the SEC. Easily. How many times have you seen someone return a kickoff 2 consecutive games for a score? I don't know that I have, and I don't know. I don't know that I ever have. Not the same player anyway. That guy was special. He is special, and he's going to come back, and he's going to be better than ever. And you people are going to see what it's like to see the Gamecocks possibly add another member to the Heisman house. He'll fit nicely right there with your members of the. Oh, well, never mind. You don't have any. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. Anyway, let me wrap this up by saying I'm glad that we have some solidarity. Finally, I'm glad that we have a coach that no one's going to take away from us, and I'm glad that we have a coach who is a fucking winner. You heard me. He is a winner. This man is going to win ball games at the University of South Carolina. He's going to win a hell of a lot more than he's going to lose. I guarantee you that. And by the end of the Will Muschamp legacy, he will leave the program at the University of South Carolina much, much, much better than the way that he found it. Want to talk crap about our opponents last year? Oh, look at them. The SEC East had a down year. Okay, well, that's fine. That's great. You know what? We beat those teams. We beat them. except for Kentucky. I don't know what the hell happened there. We beat those teams. In 2015, we wouldn't have been beating those teams. We would have been those teams. You're going to sit there and tell me, oh, Tennessee's coming back. Based on what? Based on what? How do you know that Jeremy Pruitt is any better of a coach than Butch Jones was? I'm going to tell you right now, he's not. He's a coordinator. That guy's not a head coach. He is not what they want there. I'm telling you, he's going to screw up at the University of Tennessee. Dude's a redneck. He is not he's not who you want as the face of your program, and they'll see that soon enough. Florida, Dan Mullen, maybe. I could see it. He's a solid hire. He's done decent at Mississippi State, but he hasn't done anything earth-shattering. They were ranked up there in the top 5 one year, and then they lost, like 6 games in a row or something like that. I don't know. They're nothing impressive to me. He rode Dak Prescott, that gravy train, and it's gone. So, it is what it is. But he'll probably make a good coach for the University of Florida. I can definitely see them improving before I see Tennessee improving. That Pruitt dude is not going to do it up there. Pruitt ain't going to do it. And Georgia, definitely beatable next year. Definitely beatable. You can sit there and laugh all you want to. You want to take a look at their roster and how many players they have leaving? How many players are seniors? There's no chance they're coming back. There's no chance they're coming back. That's the most senior-laden team in the country. I mean, it's good. They all came back this year, competed for a national championship. Quite honestly, we're within a fingernail's width of a damn national championship. They were there. But they just didn't quite get it done. So, that's that. Carolina's got them in Columbia this year. Are they going to be beatable? I don't know. I really don't. Jake Fromm's a good quarterback. He's got some receivers that are coming back, so that will be an issue. Offensive backfield, running back. They got some good young ones there. The Holyfield kid's good. I think the Harrion kid's good. Chubb and Michelle are going to be gone. What's his name? Zamir White's coming in. I guess he'll play as a true freshman. I don't really know. Most of them do nowadays. So it should be interesting. Zeus, what they call that kid. I don't know if y'all seen any film on him, but y'all need to go check him out. That's a bad mofo right there, man. I'm telling you what. I would love to have seen him in garnet and black, but just wasn't happening, I don't guess. Anyway, that's what we got. And then Missouri, Drew Lock's coming back. I don't think they're going to be anything great. Kentucky, it's time to beat these guys. I mean, 4 in a row. Come on. Time to take care of them. Flush them down the toilet. And Vanderbilt always sucks. So, it is what it is. I see this year as definite potential to equal last year's success, and if not, build on it. This could be a 10-win season for Carolina. The non-conference schedule is very weak. Besides the Tater Shits, you got Marshall, Coastal Carolina, and somebody else. I don't even remember who it is. Who did we play? It's FCS. I don't know. Anyway, UT Chattanooga, the Mocs. I don't know. They might be okay, though. They're probably as good as Wofford. Anyway, guys, that's about what I got to say about that. Go Gamecocks. Go Coach Boom. Love that extension. Do great things, sir. We're counting on you. I got faith in you. The state of South Carolina, that's Gamecock Nation proud, has faith in you. We're ready to see what you can do. 2018, baby. Can't wait. Woo! It's a great day to be a big old cock.